Yo, it's Hood Rich Mindset. Listen up, bro. Right now, in this exact moment, you're probably sitting there feeling the weight of the world crushing down on your shoulders. Alone, no one in your corner, no family cheering you on, no friends texting, you got this. Just you, the silence, and that heavy ass feeling in your chest like you're carrying bricks made of doubt. You're broke, wallet empty, fridge echoing, bills stacking up like they got a personal vendetta against your peace. And tired? Man, tired don't even describe it. Your body's screaming for rest, your mind's foggy like you've been up 3 days straight chasing ghosts, but something inside won't let you quit. That's the fire. That's where legends are forged. This ain't some fairy tale comeback story with a Hollywood ending handed to you. Nah, this is the raw, ugly truth of what it takes when you do it alone, broke, and tired. And I'm here to tell you, you're built for this exact war. Picture this, middle of the night, 3 a.m., city lights flickering outside your window like they mocking you. You're staring at the ceiling, heart pounding, wondering how the hell you got here. Everybody else sleeping peaceful while you're wide awake, wrestling demons. No safety net, no one to call at 2 a.m. and vent to. Just you and the grind. That's the moment most men fold. They hit that wall and say, this too hard, I need help, somebody save me. But not you, not the one who's listening right now. You feel that burn in your gut? That's purpose waking up. That's the Hood Rich mindset rising from the dirt. You didn't choose easy. Easy chose everybody else. You chose the path where every step feels like walking through fire with no shoes. Alone, broke, tired, and still moving. I see you, bro. I see the late nights you put in when the world went dark and quiet. Nobody clapping for you. Nobody posting your progress on social media. Just you in that small room, laptop glowing, eyes burning, fingers typing or grinding whatever hustle you got going. Maybe it's that side business you started with $20 and a dream. Maybe it's the gym at 5 a.m. when your body's begging for one more hour of sleep. Maybe it's studying that skill nobody believes in while your stomach growls because the last meal was yesterday. That's the real. That's where character gets forged in the flames. Purpose-driven men don't wait for the crowd. They build empires in the dark when no one's watching. AB Academy style. Raw truth, no fluff. You don't need motivation speeches with pretty graphics. You need the steel in your spine that says, even if I'm the only one who believes, I'm enough. Let me paint the picture deeper so it hits your soul. Imagine waking up every single day with that knot in your stomach. Rent due in 3 days, phone bill threatening to cut you off, gas tank on E, and your mind is replaying every failure like a broken record. You should have stayed in that dead-end job. You should have listened to them when they said this dream was stupid. Loneliness hits different when it's 24/7, no text lighting up your phone, no group chats hyping you, just silence that feels louder than any scream. But here's the secret they don't teach in school. That silence is your greatest teacher. It forces you to hear your own voice. It strips away the noise so the real you, the warrior, the builder, the unstoppable force can stand up and say, I got me. Motiversity energy right there, bro. That deep, chest-stopping realization that you were never meant to be carried. You were meant to charge forward even when your legs feel like lead. You're broke, but broke is temporary when your mindset is permanent. I remember, hell, I lived the days where I counted pennies for bus fare, eating ramen so many nights it started tasting like cardboard, watching my boys blow their little checks on chains and shoes, looking hood rich on the outside while their accounts stayed empty. I chose different. I chose to stack in silence. I chose to invest in my mind while my pockets screamed. That's the flip. Hood rich to real rich. You don't chase the fake shine. You chase the skill that pays bills long after the hype dies. Alone means no distractions, no one pulling you back to the block when you're trying to level up. Broke means you learn resourcefulness that rich kids never touch. Tired means you push past limits most men never know exist. Let's talk about the exhaustion because that's where most quit. Your body's done, eyes heavy, back aching from the hustle that don't stop, mind racing with 1,000 what ifs. But you keep showing up. You keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's purpose driven. That's a man who understands that real success don't come to the rested, it comes to the relentless. I'm talking about the 4 a.m. alarms when your soul is begging for mercy. The days you drag yourself to the computer or the weights or the books, even though every cell in your body is yelling stop. That's the forge. That's where diamonds are made, under pressure, in the dark, with no audience. You're not just tired, bro. You're tired and still choosing to fight. That's the difference between boys who dream and men who dominate. Now feel this in your chest. You did it alone. No cosigns, no investors believing in you, no family loan to float you, just pure grit and vision. That's power. That's the story they'll tell one day when you're on top. He came from nothing. No one helped him. He was broke, tired, isolated, and he still rose. Every scar from the struggle becomes your armor. Every night you cried in silence becomes fuel for the fire that lights up stadiums later. You're building something unbreakable because you built it with your bare hands in the trenches. No shortcuts, no handouts, just you, the grind, and God if you believe. That's motiversity fire, raw emotion pouring out, making you feel alive even in the pain. Let me break it down section by section so it sinks in deep, like those AB Academy breakdowns that hit different. First, the loneliness phase. You ever feel invisible? Like the world moving fast around you, but you're stuck in slow motion? Friends fading because you stopped clubbing to chase the bag. Family side-eyeing you because your path don't make sense on paper. That isolation ain't a curse, it's a classroom. It teaches self-reliance. It teaches you to trust your own judgment when everyone else doubts. Purpose-driven men thrive here. They use the quiet to sharpen their sword. They read, they plan, they visualize the empire while others scroll and complain. You're in that phase right now? Good. Embrace it. This is where legends separate from the crowd. Next layer, the broke reality. Money low, opportunities looking like they skipped your address. But broke don't define you, it refines you. You learn to negotiate, to create value from thin air, to turn $10 into $1,000 through sheer will and creativity. I've been there, counting coins for the bus while dreaming of private jets. Every no from the bank, every rejection from the job, every closed door, it all stacked up to build unbreakable resourcefulness. Hood rich mindset says flip the script. Don't cry about being broke. Use it as rocket fuel. Study the game harder, work the side hustle smarter, stack knowledge when you can't stack cash yet. Because one day that knowledge pays dividends nobody can take away. Then comes the tired war, the one that tests your soul, physically drained, mentally exhausted, emotionally spent. But you keep going. Why? Because the vision in your head is louder than the fatigue in your bones. That's the warrior code. For purpose-driven men, tiredness ain't an excuse. It's the invitation to rise higher. You push one more rep. You write one more page. You make one more call. You study one more hour. And in those moments when you want to quit, you remember the greats didn't quit when they were tired. They quit when they were done. And you ain't done, bro. Not even close. Now we build, we flip the narrative. Because doing it alone, broke, and tired isn't the end. It's the beginning of the most powerful chapter. Imagine the day the tide turns. The first check that hits different, the first follower who says you inspired me, the first moment you look back and realize every lonely night, every empty pocket, every exhausted dawn was worth it. That's the come up. That's when the hood rich mindset pays off in real wealth. Not just money, but peace, power, legacy. You built it brick by brick with no help, so no one can tear it down. You earned it through blood, sweat, and sleepless nights, so it hits different when it arrives. Let's go deeper into the mindset shifts that make this possible. First shift. Ownership. You own every part of this journey. The failures, yours. The wins, yours. No blaming the system, the haters, the economy. You took full responsibility, and that's what separates man from boys. AB Academy, truth right there. Accountability is the ultimate power move. Second shift, vision over circumstance. Your eyes see broke and tired, but your mind sees the empire. You live in the future while grinding in the present. Third shift, discipline over motivation. Motivation comes and goes like the wind. Discipline stays when you're broken, tired, and alone. You show up anyway. That's purpose-driven still. Story time, because stories hit the soul like motiversity does. Think about the man who started with nothing but a laptop and Wi-Fi from the neighbor signal he barely reached. Alone in a one-bedroom with roaches as roommates, broke enough to skip meals so his internet stayed on, tired from working 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. But every night after the second shift, he studied coding, marketing, whatever skill would change the game. No one believed, no one helped. He failed 50 times before the first win, but he kept going. That man, he's you in 6 months if you lock in. Or the athlete who trained in the park at dawn because the gym was too expensive. Shoes worn out, body screaming, no coach, no sponsors. Just him and the grind. Now he's got contracts and a body like a machine. Alone, broke, tired, unstoppable. Another layer, the mental battles. Doubt creeps in at 2 a.m. What if this don't work? Fear whispers, you're wasting time. But you silence them with action. You counter every negative thought with a positive move. Push up when doubt hits. Read a page when fear knocks. Write the plan when tiredness calls. That's the discipline that forges purpose-driven kings. You're not just surviving the struggle, you're weaponizing it. Every tear becomes wisdom. Every setback becomes strategy. Every lonely night becomes unbreakable confidence. We keep building because this speech ain't short. This is the deep dive you need when the world feels too heavy. Hour after hour of this truth pouring into you. You feel that? That fire rising? That's what happens when a real message meets a ready mind. You're not here for fluff. You're here because you're in the trenches doing it alone, and you need to hear that it's worth it, that the broke days are building your billionaire mindset, that the tired nights are training your champion spirit, that the alone phase is preparing you for the stage where thousands will follow. Let's talk legacy. When you do it this way, raw, real, no handouts, you don't just win for you. You win for every kid watching from the same hood. You become proof that the system don't define you. The circumstances don't own you. You own them. Hood-rich mindset flipped into generational wealth. Purpose-driven men leading their families out the struggle. Motiversity-level inspiration that changes bloodlines. That's the bigger picture. You're not grinding for a fancy car or clout. You're grinding to rewrite history for everyone who comes after you. Practical fire now, because AB Academy don't play. How do you keep going when alone, broke, and tired? 1. Micro wins. Celebrate the small stuff, finish that chapter, win. Hit the gym anyway, win. Stack them daily. 2. Environment control. Cut the noise. Unfollow the fake flexers. Surround your mind with books, podcasts, visions that fuel you. 3. Body first when mind quits. Move the body, the mind follows. 4. Ruthless focus. One thing at a time, no multitasking your destiny. 5. Nightly review what worked, what didn't. Adjust and attack tomorrow harder. We're not stopping. This script keeps rolling because your journey don't have a time limit. You might be in year 1 of the grind, or year 3. Doesn't matter. The clock is irrelevant when the heart is locked in. Tired, rest is for the weak on this level. You rest when the mission is complete. Broke, every dollar you save or invest is a middle finger to the struggle. Alone, that's your superpower. No opinions slowing you down. No drama draining you, just pure, focused energy toward the bag and the legacy. Feel the intensity rising. That's the Motiversity Pulse. The drumbeat in your chest saying keep going. The voice in your head now louder than the doubt. You are the one. You are the example. You are the man who did it alone, broke, and tired, and came out the other side a king. Visualize it. See yourself on that stage. Bank account heavy, body strong, mind sharp, family secure. See the people who doubted you now asking for advice. See the hood watching you at the blueprint. That vision ain't fantasy. It's prophecy when you pair it with action. More stories to fuel you. The entrepreneur who started his brand from his car because rent got him evicted. Laptop on the passenger seat, phone hotspot from a $10 data plan, broke tired from delivering food all day just to eat, completely alone after his circle called him crazy. But he posted daily. He learned marketing at night. He shipped products from the trunk. Now his brand does millions. Alone, broke, tired. Victorious, or the father who worked nights, studied days, raised kids with no help, building the business between diaper changes and overtime, no sleep, no support, just relentless love for his purpose. Now his kids see a man who never quit. That's you. That's the standard. We dive even deeper into the emotional layers, the anger, the frustration, the moments you want to scream at the universe. Use it, channel it into the work. Purpose-driven men don't suppress emotion, they direct it like a laser. Turn pain into power, turn tears into triumphs, turn isolation into introspection that bursts genius ideas. You're tired? Good. That means you're close. The last mile is always the hardest. The final push before the breakthrough is where champions are separated from the pack. This is the part where I remind you of the compound effect. Every lonely rep, every broke sacrifice, every tired morning stacks up like invisible interest. You don't see it day to day, but one morning you wake up and the math hits different. The skills compound, the network compounds, the confidence compounds. That's science. That's reality for the man who stays consistent when everything screams quit. We're building this speech like a marathon because your grind is a marathon. No sprints here, endurance. Heart, the ability to keep swinging when the arms feel numb. Alone means you develop that internal cheerleader that never quits. Broke means you learn the true value of every resource. Tired means you master the art of operating on empty and still delivering full. That's elite level, bro. That's the 1% mindset. Practical tactics again, because knowledge without application is useless. Wake up 1 hour earlier tomorrow. Use that hour for your dream. No phone, no excuses. Track every dollar for 30 days. See where leaks are happening and plug them. Journal the wins nightly, no matter how small. Find one mentor online. Free content counts. Study like your life depends on it, because it does. Move your body daily, even if it's 20 push-ups in the dark. These aren't suggestions. These are commands from the battlefield. The vision expands. Imagine 10 years from now, you're sitting on the stage or in your office or at home with the family you built, looking back at this exact moment, broke, tired, alone. and smiling because it was the best thing that ever happened. It forced you to become the man you were destined to be. No shortcuts, no regrets, just pure earned success that tastes sweeter than anything. More fire, more stories. The artist who painted through the nights with no gallery, no buyers, sleeping on the couch, eating whatever was free, alone with his canvas and his vision. Broke enough to sell blood for supplies once, tired beyond words, but he kept creating. Now his work hangs in museums and his name is legend. You got that same spirit. The coder who taught himself from library computers because no laptop at home, hungry, exhausted, no team, built an app that changed the game, alone, broke, tired, billionaire now. This keeps going because the message has to penetrate every layer of doubt. You're still here listening? Good. That means the seed is planted. Water with action. Every word I speak is a seed. Your hustle is the water. Your consistency is the sunlight. Your refusal to quit is the soil. Watch what grows. We hit the emotional peak now. Tears might come. That's okay. Real men feel it all and keep moving. Feel the pride swelling in your chest for even attempting this path. Feel the respect you owe yourself for not folding when easier paths called your name. Feel the power surging because you chose the hard road. That's purpose. That's destiny calling your name. Final layers of truth. The world will test you harder the closer you get. More loneliness, more financial dips, more exhaustion. But you smile through it because you know the script. You've been here before. You've won before in smaller ways. This is just the big one. Hood Rich Mindset says turn every obstacle into opportunity. Purpose-driven men say turn every trial into testimony. Motiversity says turn every low into a launch pad. You did it alone. You will keep doing it alone until the vision is reality. Broke today, wealthy tomorrow. Tired tonight, energized by legacy. In the morning, this is your story. Write it with sweat. Sign it with scars. Seal it with success. And remember, every single second you keep going when you want to stop, that's the moment you're becoming unstoppable. This ain't motivation. This is preparation.